So welcome once again to the 100-Day Startup, where I go from startup to profitable business in 100 days or less. Today, I want to talk about something that is incredibly powerful for any business, whether a startup or a established business. And that is to have the 4 disciplines of execution. This is a book I read about 5 or 6 years ago. And ever since then, I've tried to incorporate this into the businesses that I've been running. So this is written by Franklin Covey, who I think are based on Stephen R. Covey, and very famous person in the field of business management. So there are 4 steps to this. What they talk about is to focus on your wildly important goals, to create a discipline which talks about lead measures, to then keep a compelling scoreboard, and then finally create a cadence of accountability so that you stay on course. I'm going to focus predominantly on the act of lead measures. So lead measures and lag measures. So a lead measure is something that you are able to influence. A lag measure is something that happens over a period of time. So for example, if you make 10 sales calls a day, 50 a week on Monday to Friday, that is a lead measure. Now your conversion rate is a lag measure. Sometimes people take a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of months to come back and actually decide that they actually want to take up that offer. So that's a lag measure. So what you want to be focusing on is lead measures, the things that you can actually control. You can't control somebody deciding that they don't have the money right now, but they change their mind in a couple of months' time. Obviously, some of these things that you do is a hypothesis. You're trying a few things out. You don't know where they're going to work. And so measuring them and keeping a scoreboard will help you define whether that hypothesis is working or not. And then also the cadence of accountability. We all want to do things that are easy, that we like doing, and we all want to avoid the difficult things we just don't like to do. And including for lots of people in business, that would be sales. Love to build, love to do all these other things that don't move the needle, that aren't part of your wildly important goal, but they feel good, you're inside your comfort zone. So you need a combination of all 4 of these things. So let me show an example of what this might look like and what we've built quite quickly inside of Intelligent Resources. So you're obviously watching this and reading this on LinkedIn. So what we do is we create this post and we put it onto LinkedIn, but we want to measure the activities that we're doing on LinkedIn. So here you can see that we've got the number of subscribers to the newsletter, and we're starting to measure that week by week. Article views, people coming to our webinar that we've invited, the percentages around that, and how are our posts performing. So all of these are a lead measure that we can start to see what's working. We can tweak things that aren't, we can drop things that no longer work. But this is the beauty of creating your lead measures and the 4 disciplines of execution. So I highly recommend that you look into this book, start to build your own compelling scoreboard, create some accountability, and ensure that you are on the right track and creating the lead measures and executing on the things that will give you the most output. I hope you found this useful.